Hey, it's Adam with Young Hollywood, and we are in this lounge right now with the stars from Wayne Brady, The Family Remix. It's on Wednesdays on Freeform and available the next day on Hulu, so there's no reason not to watch. Welcome, beautiful people.
Thank
Hello.
you.
Now, Wayne Brady, I'm gonna put you in the hot seat right now.
Sure.
5-time Emmy-winning host. Introduce your beautiful family.
All right. This is my daughter, Maile Masako Brady. This is my business partner / ex-wife, Mandie Taketa. That is her partner, Jason Fordham, an all-around great guy.
I watched the show, and what I love about the show, this is what we need right now. Happiness, the secret is forgiveness and acceptance. And then this is possible.
Yes.
Tell me, what have you learned from watching yourself on the show?
Not even from watching, from being and doing and being in it. That's the thing that I think about a reality show that and I'm going to use the air quotes because not all reality shows are made the same. Some are just, it's entertainment and it's fake and we all know all the tropes. So we set out specifically when we created this, there's no faking it, that it is what it is. So what you've seen is what it is. So what I learned when we were doing it. I learned about trying to be transparent. I learned about being vulnerable. I learned about showing up on that day. There are cameras in your face. The last thing you want to share is some personal stuff. You're mad, you're kind of clenched, but you have to let go. We kept coming back to the intention. And the intention was, what do we want to share? What's the message? I learned that doing this. Even Wayne, 2 years ago, would not have been able to do this show. No other incarnation of me would have been able to do this, share all the stuff that we share at this show, knowing the trolls that live under the bridge that is the internet.
And you had a beautiful Instagram post that it took years of therapy to get to this point. When you thought about doing the show, any reservations that maybe the show would jeopardize all this good work?
No, because we're strong. We've gone through thick and thin. We've loved each other and we've been able to work our way through our worst times. And I feel like we're ready for this because we have the privilege of going to therapy and working through those things. So we knew what we signed up for.
You're called the Core Four. Who coined that term?
Me, I think it really just like blew out of proportion because in like your texts you need like to name your group chats to separate them from other texts, and I called our group chat the Core Four, and now here we are. I wasn't expecting it to become like the whole brand because I was just like, oh, I needed like a shorthand to put in my phone. But I think it's really funny how it's blown up so much.
Oh, your glasses are really dirty.
See, that's a good dad. Does your dad, does he annoy you? No?
Generally, in a sense.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, I annoy her.
I don't know what daughters whose dad doesn't annoy them.
But now that we're 21, when it comes to dating, is he having input? And does that annoy you?
He does not have input on my dating.
No.
Which is odd.
No one has input on my dating.
Really?
She has input on mine.
Because I got a good picker.
Period.
So let's speak on this. Do you try to set your dad up?
No, absolutely not.
But you give input.
I do give input because I don't always trust his picker.
Okay.
His radar. But for me, for my dating, I don't know. You guys have like zero.
We've learned not to say
better.
anything if we want to be a part of dating conversations with Maile Masako Brady.
As we cower in fear in a corner of the room.
You're like, I didn't ask the
Well, you have
question.
to give full context. They were very strict about dating when I was younger.
Yes.
So now that I'm grown, I'm like, well, now we don't have input. You guys wasted all your cards when I was younger.
Wait, Mr. Wayne Brady, have we had any silent input in your head when some people have walked in and you're like,
Oh, sure. Sure. But
You're
you know
like,
the thing,
they're taller than me.
I've never said that.
whoa. Is that a thing? Do you not like anyone taller than you?
No, because I don't have short man's disease.
Okay.
Which is not a bad thing. I'm 6 foot tall, so I'm fine.
Wait, but you had to justify. I'm 6 foot. I got no problems here.
No, because a
Yes.
lot of guys do.
Yes.
That's never, I have so
Yes.
much other to worry about. Height has never been that thing. Because a lot of guys are like, oh, well, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, you won the lottery.
Yeah,
You know.
But also in LA, everyone's really short, especially guys.
That's
That's
so
short
true.
in
That's
LA.
really
Really?
true.
You know what's weird is when, and this is so off topic, but I just don't get the psychology of it. Folks will come up, hey man, I love your show. Wait, you're taller. So my line to them is like, well, then you need a bigger TV. There's nothing that makes me look
I
short.
kind of understand it though, because on Who's Line, those guys are so tall.
Yeah.
And so
But
But that's one
if
show.
people are like, oh, they're probably average height, you look short in comparison.
Right, that's one show. Everybody's shorter than 6'5". Most folks are shorter than 6'5". But 6 is like short man for tall people. Like 6 is baseline.
But don't you feel a lot of fans, they mean well, but like, oh my God, you're so much more handsome in person. And you're
Listen,
like,
I get it. I get the fact that when you meet someone, sometimes your brain just goes, ah, blah, blah, blah.
right.
But the way that I was raised, I'm a Southern boy. Maybe I judge people by the yardstick that my grandma used on me, literally. I don't comment on people's appearance. Even if I've been a fan of someone, the first thing that I would say is not, your forehead. No, because I know how I would feel.
Yes.
So instead I go, I love your work, and then I run away. I don't want to talk too much because I don't want my mouth to get away from me. So
Yes.
I leave. So that goes back around to, I've never had a problem judging her suitors
Yes.
that come through. And I've never, and I don't think that Jason has either, I've never done the thing of, why you dating my daughter? Huh? Like the Will Smith thing
That's more mom.
right, because at that point, we've raised a girl, she's bright. She's not gonna have some weirdo step into her spot. So I'm not
Good.
gonna try to threaten somebody and say, oh, I've got the shotgun. That's an insecurity.
You're just cleaning it on the porch.
Right. Yeah, I'm just cleaning it. I just broke it down. I put the shells in and put it back there.
You're a strong mama bear.
Yes.
Do you ever, the guys chase away? Like, no, you can't come here.
You would if you had to.
Pick your words wisely.
They should be afraid of me more than Wayne. Yeah.
You have a strong presence.
Hurt my daughter.
Yeah.
You see what happens. One day I'll get even. One day I'll get even. Maybe years from now, and you won't expect it. That's the thing, I mean, there's a couple waiting for theirs actually. I just have to work out a way that I won't get caught or get sent to jail.
Once I had to actually
Don't go to jail.
hold her.
trying not
It's like,
to.
Mandie, no, don't get in your car right now.
I get a little crazy. I can't help it.
Don't go to his house.
In Hawaii.
You're
Like,
feisty?
that's what we do in Hawaii as moms.
Jason, you seem super chill. You're good with the feistiness.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Mandy's like hot or cold, really. Like she's.
You
like
get
one-
really
she's
upset
like one or
though
the other.
when a guy irritates me or like
Yeah.
acts out of line. You get really, really upset.
Yeah. I kind of always encourage her to call him out, like early stages.
Yeah.
And mine's like, that's not really the social thing to do. And
I'll start insta stalking their families.
Yeah.
Not even them, but like where they're from, who they know.
Maile, growing up in the entertainment world, would you date a celebrity, or are you like, no, I'm staying far away from this as possible?
Tell the
no
truth,
relationship
shame
That's
the
is-
devil.
I would date another person in the public eye,
Yes.
but I also have dated a good amount of like actors and performers, and I don't know if it's necessarily what my goal is. I think it's a lot of energy in one relationship,
If you
But
can,
I'm
don't
not.
date an actor.
but I'm not like I'm not directly opposed to it.
I could be your father, so let me say this. Lawyer, doctor, business people. People who are just very chill, finance people.
You're right. Lawyers are super chill, notoriously chill.
Meet the Brady sarcasm.
Listen, they're chill in certain aspects of their lives. Okay.
It's not like they have a high adrenaline job or anything.
That is true. I didn't say I'm a smart dad. I just said I'm gonna be your dad. Okay.
Thank you for trying.
I'm trying, you know what I mean?
Thank you for
You're
trying.
welcome.
that's an example of weighing in on. There you go.
And now you know why we don't.
Club.
See? That's why I
just
keep my
learned.
mouth shut.
Screw you. Mandy and Jason, you have a beautiful little boy, Sundance.
Yes.
He turns 3 in August.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have a birthday party planned. What is he into?
He's into turtles.
And oatmeal. He loves his oatmeal.
And cones,
Postmates.
traffic
This is
cones.
the thing in the morning. Like, it has to be Starbucks oatmeal, and it has to be from Postmates. And we'll sit outside, and he'll wait for them to deliver it. So he thinks the oatmeal comes from the man in the car. He loves it. He's obsessed.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
likes to swim. He's into turtles.
You need
So,
traffic cones.
and cones.
Love
Likes
traffic cones.
Trash cans.
Trash can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Jason, what has Wayne taught you about being a dad?
What Wayne's taught me about being a father is he's really good at celebrating moments. Small moments, big moments, birthdays, everything in between, and making things festive. So Wayne's like like kind of the master of that. And so I think I take a page out of his book, like, okay, yeah, let's celebrate today. Oh, let's get a new outfit for this occasion, or something like that. He's made those things really important, and I do think they are important.
Great memories.
Yeah.
Now, Festive Wayne,
Wayne,
you have a new son, Val. How is it being this age and then raising a young kid again? Because I feel like you have this beautiful daughter, you did a great job. So now you got to do it again. Do you feel like,
Yeah.
oh, I got this? Or is it like, oh, wow, my knee hurts, this is a lot?
Yeah, I don't think you ever feel like you got this as a parent. And then you add that all my energy would be put towards other things, not chasing around a little one. But now I can appreciate that thing that when we were kids, old folks would say, oh, you know, the babies keep us young. It's true. I get the energy to be able to chase him around when he's with me, and I get to spend that time. And now it's just even more of a reason to try to keep yourself physically fit. Not because you're on camera, but because, ooh, I do have bad knees, so maybe I need to go back in the gym so I can strengthen my quads, so I could do these squats to get down on the ground.
Pick him up.
Pick him up. I might even do a whole baby fitness video where I'm doing squats.
That's good.
Come on.
Holding the baby.
Come on, you hold the baby
Squat
squats.
down.
Squats like, get your hands. Don't you run over here. Don't you run over there. Pick those toys up.
Because they'll injure you
Oh, yeah.
when they drop their shoulders, and you gotta still grab. Yeah. they'll
Well,
injure you.
Sonny's so tall and
Yeah,
strong.
He's a biggie.
Val is so small, if I can still just,
Grab
and I
him.
can grab him.
Yeah.
What's he into?
Cars.
Cars.
He loves cars. And if I say because the proof's in the pudding here, he's so bright. He's super smart. He's already talking in sentences and communicating ideas. And in fact, sometimes he goes, I have idea. And I attribute a lot of that to his mother, Tina. She talks to him constantly and communication so that he picks up those things. So he loves cars, and he loves Spider-Man that he calls Minor Man. Minor Man. He wants to dress up as Minor Man. So when he's crying, I'll get down on all fours and run around and go, tss, 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 look at Minor Man. And
Miss Rachel.
and Miss Rachel.
They're both big on
Shout out to Miss Rachel.
Yeah.
Shout out Miss Rachel.
Shout out
Miss
to Miss
Rachel.
Rachel. You don't know who Miss Rachel is?
Miss Rachel.
Miss Rachel is the viral sensation that got big during the pandemic with her own type of
Children's programming.
children's programming, songs, dancing. She teaches language, colors, music, numbers. She's amazing. She and her husband, they are absolutely incredible.
Is that the new Sesame Street?
Basically, I would say.
I think
I'd
so.
say
Yeah.
so.
I'd say so.
Okay, Miss Rachel. Okay. Now, the core four, no pressure. There's been some famous TV shows with four people. I Love Lucy, All in the Family,
Oh, interesting.
Will and Grace, Golden Girls, Sex and the City.
All very iconic.
Right, so that's what the family remix.
Cool.
Do we feel
Hopefully.
Yes. Let's put it out there.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
theme song for the show?
Does it play?
Yes.
Yeah.
It does.
Because I thought about that the other night. I was like,
No,
where's
it
my
does.
damn
It
song?
plays during the credits. It plays during the
Oh,
credits.
okay.
It's at the end of the episode.
But it goes by so fast.
How does it start off?
Little black boy.
Little black boy with technicolor
Technicolor
dreams, black and white TV. Oh my gosh, I wish I remembered. Because it kind of sums up who I was as a kid to now being with this family. And that's the coolest part. I would have never thought, as that Lil Wayne, what life was gonna have in store. All the cool stuff, great. TV, you get to do all this stuff, you're seeing these awards, but I have a family. I actually have a family, and that's the thing that he always wanted. I always wanted to belong. So how cool that I belong. Good, bad, warts and all. It's cool to belong to someone else.
Yeah.
Not everyone gets that. And oh my gosh, not everyone gets that.